Hello guys, the Master Duel Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over a bunch of replays that I had during the Worlds qualification grind in June last month, and I ended up playing against a lot of good players. So starting off, I played against Lil Panda, who went the Worlds in 2023. We can go ahead and just play this game out. So my opponent went first. They go Engraver, search track. I have Fua here. So I'm just really hoping, they just don't have an out to it. Otherwise, I probably lose the game. Add Lurie, discard Lurie, summon Lurie. And then I let this go here because I don't want to get hit with Fua back on my turn, which I guess it doesn't really matter that much because my deck can play through it. But, I can just wait. And also, I kind of want the guaranteed draw because if my opponent's not ashing this anyways, then if I draw any amount of cards, I should already be able to almost break the board unless they have, crazy non-engines. So here I get hit with Called By. And then, a little tough, but they normal summon Fua to make IP, and, this just isn't, big Snake Eye combo or anything. They go ahead, fuse from hand for Lacrima. Well, at least it's not big Snake Eye combo yet. Then they go ahead, just link off, make sequence, and then they have sequence effect to go ahead and put back, so, not playing. The Snake Eye deck decided to play a Fiendsmith control deck for some reason. Now we will go ahead and start my turn. Also, for this tournament, I played Mermail, and I played Snake Eye, and I played a very small amount of Crystron. I played Mermail day one just to push up, and I was first place, NA, when I went to bed on Thursday night, Friday technically. But here we can go ahead and see I just have Poseidra, discard Pike, they go Requiem effect, I go ahead and ash that. They go ahead and Maximi. Okay, so now you have to go ahead and deal with Maxi, and I know their deck plays a bunch of hand traps, so I go ahead, dump, bounce the IP, they let it go, normal Pike, discard Shadow Squad, search out Shrine, and then Shadow Squad goes summon out Neptibus, dump a Heavy Infantry, they go ahead and negate, otherwise I'm just going to pop the sequence. I pop the sequence anyways, Talents take, Battle Phase, put them on better, have a Bestial, they don't have it, on to the next game now. This game I'm going up against Lucas Sako, who is actually in the World's Points qualifiers for TCG right now also, and I'm pretty sure ended in top 10 in this tournament, NA. So they're going to go ahead, Wanted, search out Black Witch, and once again, we're just hoping that Fua resolves, playing the mini game. So I drop Fua here, they go ahead and ash, which I drop Fua here. That's interesting. Oh, maybe I didn't even want them to activate originals, so that way they don't get Wanted draw. Because if I activate Mac or Fua in response to original, obviously the original is already activated, right? Now they can get Wanted draw if they want it to try to get more non-engine. But if I Fua before, maybe it scares them into not even using original. Maybe it also scares them about an Ash Blossom potentially in my hand because I drop Fua now. And then if it gets stopped, sure, and then when the original, I can Ash it, so that way I can attempt to use Fua and Ash, both basically on the original, to go ahead and prevent it. Now they go ahead and original, I have no hand traps, so we kind of just have to sit back and watch Snake Eye do their thing. Let's see if they mess it up at all. So they go Snake Eye Ash into Poplar, Temple, play Snake Eye Diabell can spell Trap Zone Ash Blossom. Also, if they play Sunlight Wolf, I have to deal with Ash Blossom again, plus the end board, which realistically, this deck already has a huge problem with Appaloosa, which it's actually going to be very interesting with Malice coming out too, because I think Appaloosa has been a really big problem in this game for a long time, and I wonder if it's finally going to get the ban hammer, because it just got banned in OCG too, so now it's banned everywhere but Master Duel. So they go ahead and make sequence effect. Well, I don't know about the other games like Dueling, so I don't play that game. So now they go ahead, Princess, sure, Flamebird summon back out. Yeah, I guess I'd have to re-watch over this again to see if they played in the nib, cause I don't know, it kind of feels like a nib would have been kind of broke, and I'm not gonna lie, even if they got Divine Temple summon, I don't think that would have mattered that much, but I'd have to actually watch over it again. Because here, if you have no hand traps, they get the Appaloosa, it's very hard to win. So I Poseidra, discard Heavy Infantry, force out both Appo. Negates, I go Shrine Effect, they go Called By, that was most likely the draw off Wanted, maybe? No, they could have had that before, for sure. And decided to just Ash Fua, then hold Called By for the next hand trap. So I end up losing to Lucas Sako there, and now on to the next game. On to the next game, we have Tiger Shark 92, which actually went to Worlds the same year I did in 2024, and they played for the European team. I'm pretty sure their name is YuGiOh. I might be a little bit off on their name, but they're a very good player. So we're going to go ahead and see them get to go first. And it's a Mermail Mirror, and I'm going second. Oh, God, no. And I go ahead Ash Neptibus, because that's just what you have to do. If you don't do it there, then, you just lose the game anyways. So now it's just basically pray they don't have anything, and they add Minstrel, and then Minstrel, discard Shadow Squad. And I'm pretty sure I scoop here. Maybe I don't because I have Dark Ruler. Ooh, I might not because I have Dark Ruler. Okay. Alright. That's fair. Maybe that's a game I should have stayed in just for a little bit to see if they Moon Glacier me or something. I think that could have been worth the extra, like, 45 seconds to 1 minute just to see if that was worth it or not. I think that was probably a bad admit defeat on my end. But I lose to Tiger Shark. Hopefully we can go first in the next one. Because, I'm playing Mermail, man. Let me go first, man. In this match, I play against Lest, who has the Gold DC Cup thing, which I'm pretty sure means they got top 10 in a DC Cup before. I don't actually know this player. I don't know if they're, like, a good player or not, but they go ahead, use Golem Effect on Maxi, they Ash. We can never have anything good, man. We can never resolve Fua or Maxi against the players that are good, man. The players that aren't good, I can outskill them, man. These players, it's too hard when they combo me, man. But let's see if I'm able to do it. I got talents in my hand, got a few called buys. What deck are they actually playing? They are playing the Snake Eye strategy. Okay. But we don't see any Snake Eye cards yet, so they go ahead Requiem, which is always really good when you don't see Snake Eye cards. It's like, okay, I still have a chance. And, like, Talents in the Appaloosa is very good. And it doesn't look like they're setting up a Desiree play either, which is very good, because obviously that just stops Talents. So they go ahead Princess, summon back out Ash Blossom, link off in the Sunlight Wolf, which I'm like, okay, I can called by this, I can called by the Princess, so, like, technically I deal with a couple things so far. Now they make IP, and they just go set one, pass. They also have Paradise Engraved, so it's like, I already want to stop multiple things. I draw Neptibus, which is like, wow, that's a crazy draw. Normal Neptibus effect, they go IP into SP, and now new Chain Link, they're going to go SP, target Neptibus, Sunlight Wolf, Chain Link 2, put back Doom Dragon, then I go Talents to draw, they Ash Blossom it, I go ahead and called by the Ash Blossom, they Max C, and I have to think here for a second. Do I want to called by this Maxi, or do I most likely need to save called by for Desiree or Princess? And I'm like, okay, realistically, I have to just ignore Maxi here. I know this card is going to say draw multiple times, but think about it. I already lose to what's known. The unknown, like this set card that could be Imperm, any draw off Maxi, I basically have to disregard them as real cards, because otherwise I am playing to not lose instead of playing to win. And I need to play to win here, right? Like, if you're not winning, what are you doing? And I draw Dragoon Shadow Squad, which is almost really good. 1-for-1, bring out Neptibus, they go ahead Desiree it. I called by, but, it doesn't really matter because they have SP that they can go ahead and chain there. So I admit defeat, and Lest is able to beat me there. And now on to the next game. Okay, now I switched decks, and I am now playing the Snake Eye deck. Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Millennium, pretty standard stuff. And I am playing against Tiger Shark once again. Very good player here. I liked how many good players I played against this tournament. I go ahead, Golem, special summon out, search out Wedju Temple, go ahead, place 2 Senjin, summon out, search Senjin, and then Senjin, go ahead, place itself, send those, bring out Doom Dragon, overlay in the Zombie Vampire. They're playing 40 cards, they go Zombie Vampire effect, and obviously, like, when you're playing, you don't get to see that it's the player that you've seen before, otherwise I would just know it's Mermail, and I would know who it is. But I Zombie Vampire mill, and I see Shrine there, and I'm like, okay, at this point, it doesn't seem like my opponent has Maxi Fua, right? The only hand traps that my deck really cares about. Like, otherwise you're gonna have to hit me with, like, I mean, look how strong this hand is. Like, you're gonna have to actually hit me with, like, 5 hand traps to stop me. If it's not a card like Maxi, Fua, potentially, like, Droll would hurt, but I would still play through it. Like, you need those turn-lasting hand traps. So I'm like, okay, Zombie Vampire, summon this, because I don't want them to draw into, like, Maxi or Fua, right? That's the only thing I'm scared of. I don't need the extra body here. So now I go Moon, Requiem, and then I have Requiem effect, Tribute to Ghost special, bring out the Engraver. I bring out Engravers, because I have Lacrima Engrave already. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Go ahead, summon out Witch, by sending the Requiem I equipped, set original, go sequence effect to go ahead, put back, bring out Lacrima, Lacrima effect to special summon back out Lacrima to dump the Engraver, and now I link off in the Appaloosa, and I basically know they don't have any hand traps by the way they played this. I mean, they could have something like Nib, but most Mermail players weren't playing that card. Honestly, a lot of people in general really weren't playing that card. Well, actually, I say that, but I also thought that during the tournament, and then I actually got nibbed a lot. I think it was Saturday. I was getting hit with nib a lot. And it's like fine though. It's fine. Like your deck can definitely beat it. But I go ahead and make Appo there. They go Shrine Effect and they discard Shrine. And then here, I'm pretty sure I just Appo negate it. Yeah, because it's like, even if you do chain nib, I'm still just going to combo you here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to stop you from Upstart Goblin. So now I go Snake Eye Ash, Poplar effect special, Poplar goes search, grab out Divine Temple. And I was going to say, now my opponent's kind of just like, you know, maybe waiting the top deck, a Dark Ruler, a Kaiju, but we go ahead and now we are 1-1 against Tiger Shark. You know, there might be a third game. There might be a third game. You'll find out. You know, just two Worlds players playing against each other, man. So inspirational. On to the next one. Alright, now we are playing against Matsubra, which is a player from South America who also went to Worlds last year during 2024, and I'm pretty sure he was actually the one who qualified and took YuGiOh, and Raphael Reich to the tournament with him. So now we're going to go ahead, and this is going to be a run back, because I played against him at Worlds, and you know, not going to lie, kind of slapped him. Nah, I'm just playing, but they did make a misplay that allowed me to win. But now, okay, now going on to this game, they're going to go ahead, Tract, Adler, and I have double Fua going second, baby, into a Tract. Let's go. No way they stop them both. Right? They make Requiem effect, and you almost always want to wait for Requiem effect, especially if you're playing a deck like this, because otherwise your opponent could just make Requiem, and then, like, pass turn, and now their Fuas are live because Requiem gets itself off board, and yeah, this is going to be detrimental to them. Just go ahead, chain double Fua, no response there at all. So they're going to summon Engraver from hand so I don't draw anything. They also could go, I was going to say they could go Engraver, send itself to make the Fua alive. But they're just going to go ahead, special summon out Black Witch, set original, activate original, send Black Witch, summon Snake Eye Ash. I draw Wanted, Snake Eye Ash, I'm the GOAT. Snake Eye Ash and the Poplar summon. All I need is like an Ash Blossom called by her crossout. This game is guaranteed over. Temple plays Snake Eye Diabell. They send, bring out Flame Birds. They're just going to let me draw Infinite. Then they say, hold on. We got Droll. You know, this is another card that is good against cards like Charmies. I also play Droll in my deck. Very good card going first. And, you know, it's like decent going second. Not very great. It's good in like some scenarios. But it's just like extra ways to out Charmies going first. And also like they work going second. Make Sequence effect, go ahead, put back, bring out Fusion Lacrima, summon back out the Engraver, and now they go Engraver plus Fusion Lacrima into DDD, link off into Promethean, and then they have Flame Burge, a special summon back out from the graveyard, Promethean, summon back out Flame Burge, link off into Salamangreat Great Sunlight Wolf, Snake Eye Diabell, special summon spell Trap Zone, link off in the IP, and then, yeah, no Sunlight Wolf add back. I was gonna say, because, like, there's nothing good to add back, right? Yeah, there's just nothing good to add back. Like, if you add back a level 1, you know, you won't even have 2 level 1s engraved next turn. No point of adding back anything else. Yeah. Also, I hate how the Fuas and Drolls keep popping up. It's so annoying. I hate how that happens in the game. But they Flame Bird, spell, Trap Zone, pass. So they end on basically full combo there, right? Flame Bird, IP, Appo, DDD, Princess Engraved. But the problem is, you know, I started the turn with 8 cards in hand instead of 6. And they also had to spend a Droll. And then, also, I did draw Poplar, which is, like, horrible draw there, obviously. Well, I wouldn't say horrible draw there, but not the greatest draw, because I had Snake Eye Ash already. And, alright, are these Fua Drolls almost done yet? Normal Snake Eye Ash, search out Oak, you know, just trying to see if I could bait, like, an Appaloosa there. They go ahead, Droll me. I chain Wanted, search out Snake Eye Diabell, activate Field Spell. They go ahead, Flame Bird, summon out IP. I was about to say, wait, don't I end up placing this from hand? Because I was like, wait. It's actually nothing I want to place from deck, because if I place Flame Burge, I could end up losing my Flame Burge. So I ended up placing Snake Eye Diabell, then I go Poplar, Black Witch, they stop it, I get Poplar, spell, Trap Zone. I actually remember thinking about this too, now that I'm in this spot, because I remember, I was in Discord, and I forget who it was, but they were like, it may have been Julian Khan, but he was like, use Poplar, Chainlink 2, Witch, Chainlink 1, I was like, nah, trust my boy. So they go ahead SP, I go Divine Temple, Chainlink 1, SP Chainlink 2, banish Snake Eye Ash, I steal their Snake Eye Ash, they go Divine Temple, steal my Poplar, Battle Phase, tack over Apo. They do not have a Link Kuriboh. Wait, they do have a Link Kuriboh. Okay, I guess, wait. That's interesting. Am I tripping? Why didn't they Link Kuriboh, right? Because that just, like, stops SP or Apo from getting beat over. Like, obviously, in the moment, I had thought about Link Kuriboh. And maybe I was like, okay, I only get to out Poplar plus Apo, that's fine. You know, they're left with, like, SP DDD, who cares? But then they let me beat over both, which was really interesting. So now I get the Link off for Link Kuriboh. They go Promethean, they go ahead pop. Sure. I guess they wanted to leave the fire on board instead of keeping SP. So they get to summon out Princess. But maybe it's better to have SP because SP's like more guaranteed follow-up. Because it's pretty hard to interact with SP coming back. While Princess on field's like really easy to interact with. So now I just go ahead, Golem, you know, Doom Dragon out DDD. You know, basically just put him on nothing. Okay, sure. Burn for 12. Sure. Then I just go Moon in the Requiem, and then I have Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out Lacrima, dump Engraver, put back Moon, special summon itself out. Requiem effect to equip, Engraver effect, go ahead, send. And then I link off to make Sequence. Now I have Sequence effect to go ahead and put back, bring out Fusion Lacrima effect, summon out the regular Lacrima, link off into Promethean effect, summon out Poplar, and also I don't know how much time was left here. Probably not too much time. Maybe. I'm not even sure. I go ahead, SP effect, go banish the Engraver, pass. Now, actually, I'm pretty sure there wasn't that much time. I think I remember this. I'm not even sure. Okay, but I banished the Engraver. They have Original Engrave. I have Ash Blossom Enhanced. That checks that. And then I have SP plus Princess. So now they're going to go ahead, pass turn. And then they go main phase. And then go ahead, send special Black Witch. I just go ahead, pop it. Then now they're going to go original. And I go ahead and Ash Blossom it. And then that is just game. So they go ahead, scoop. And now I am 2-0 on Matsubra. So, you know, maybe one day they'll be able to work it back. But not now. Not this time. Not this tournament. Alright, on to the next game. I'm playing against T2 Nezu, which I'm pretty sure is going to Worlds this year. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are getting brought. So they're going to go ahead, Engraver effect, discard, go ahead, grab out Tract, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself back out from the graveyard. That's fine. Link off into Requiem, you know, no hand trap here yet, thankfully. Engraver put back, chain Requiem effect. That's going to go through, summon out Engraver, summon out Lacrima, dump Engraver, normal summon out Fua, because here I'm trying to go ahead and make the big board where I'm able to Desiree DDD, so that way I have Desiree, DDD, Droll, Nib, and then, you know, maybe my opponent hand traps me at some point, I'm able to Talent Draw, then I activate Tract Effect, you know, go ahead and go into Fusion Lacrima, which, to be fair, I also didn't need to fuse off Desiree. I could have just used Sequence plus Engraver, and then use Fusion Lacrima to summon back out the Engraver, which is probably just like a safer play here, because this plays way harder into a Bastille. So now, yeah, they go ahead, Magma up me, I go Talent Draw, they Ash Blossom it, a little bit tough, Sequence effect to equip, Engraver effect, go ahead, send the Bastille Magma Mutt, and then I go ahead and make the DDD Wave High King Caesar, pass, they're going to search out Barrel, which, you know, Barrel's pretty good there. I was really hoping it was just going to be like a Druis Worm. Normal Barrel, go ahead, set Lordly Load, activate Lordly Load, go ahead, grab out Drill Beam, and then drop Droll on them, chain Drill Beam, reveal Lordly Load, go ahead, just banish the DDD, and then, you know, Lacrima, pull back Sequence, now the Drill Beam reset itself, and basically at this point, I've like already lost. Barrel attack directly, main phase 2, go ahead, make Seal, and then they're going to go activate Roar, summon out Blue Eyes, keep the Drill Beam live, go ahead, pass turn, and then I draw Imperm for turn, so now all I have is Engraver plus Imperm, which is just not beating Seal or Drill Beam, really. So now that's going to be it for that match. I ended up losing to T2 Nezu, but I'm pretty sure they're going to Worlds, and if so, good luck at Worlds. But okay, on to the next game. Now, in the next game, I'm playing against Cam the Man Neil, who went to Worlds last year, the same year as I did. Oh, that was pretty sick. Okay. Now, okay, so we're going to go ahead and play against him. I am going first. I'm pretty sure in this game I ended up playing bad. I'm fairly certain I did. So I go Snake Eye Ash effect. They go ahead Imperm it. Okay, that's fine. Activate track, go ahead, add Lurie, and then discard Lurie. Lurie effect, special summon itself back out from the grave, turn Lurie in the Requiem, and now we have Requiem effect, tribute to go special, bring out Lacrima, dump Engraver, put back Lurie, special summon itself out, and then now we can go Snake Eye Ash into Link Kuriboh, sure. Link off into Sequence, okay, Sequence effect, go ahead, put back, bring out Desiree. And now we're going to go ahead, send Oak, summon Black Witch, set original. Now they activate Nib, which, okay, the way I played that, not very good. I played in the Nib very hard there. Like, summon Witch, like, make Desiree, like, probably should have been, like, Fusion Lacrima into, like, Appaloosa, right? Like, that's just, like, so much safer. But I got greedy there, and now I get hit with Nib, and I get passed over a token. But that's a really bad spot to drop Nib, because they gotta remember, even though I played bad up until this point, you know, there's always a way to correct the mistake. And if you drop Nib there, that's a way for me to correct my mistake. Desiree, out original, go ahead, banish, put back Black Witch, search out Poplar, and now I can go ahead, Poplar effect, special summon out, Poplar, search out Divine Temple, go ahead, place Flameburge, link off into an IP, Poplar, spell Trap Zone itself, and now I can send to bring out Doom Dragon, Flameburge 1, Doom Dragon 2, place back Nib, special summon out Oak Ash, Oak effect, summon out Poplar, and now I have a Promethean Princess set up, and then Promethean effect, special summon back out Flameburge, link off into a Nightmare Phoenix, because I wasn't playing Sunlight Wolf at this point, then make Appaloosa, which I think I put Sunlight Wolf in at one point, and then I took it back out for Nightmare Phoenix. Sunlight Wolf's a little bit weird, to be honest, a little bit weird. Its zones are better, but Appo, you know, Flamebird, spell Trap Zone IP, Nib in hand, they go ahead, special Witch, get rid of Snake Eye Diabell, I Appaloosa it, they go end domain, Flamebird, summon IP effect, go ahead, bring out SP effect, and Flamebird effect, go ahead, out Black Witch, special summon back out from the graveyard, Oak Poplar, Oak to add back Snake Eye Ash, normal Snake Eye Ash effect, chain SP to go ahead, banish, and then they search for Poplar, and now they're going to go Poplar effect, Appaloosa to negate that, and then they're just going to go battle, you know, just a little bit trolling there, and then they pass, end phase, get back the SP, and then at this point the game is just over. The opponent's just, you know, delaying the inevitable, something like that, some big word, go ahead, Moon in the Requiem effect, the Ash Blossom, I Appaloosa negate, because I know the last card in hand's Poplar, so they have 0 cards, Lacrima, dump Engraver, link off in the Sequence effect, go ahead, put back, special summon out Fusion Lacrima effect, summon out Desiree, and then now we can link off to summon out Agnumde, we have Desiree effect to go ahead, out Snake Eye Ash, I guess, for fun, okay, yeah, just go ahead, send Nib, and then battle phase, just go ahead and swing for game. And they make me go through every step, which is crazy, by the way. That was just so much time wasted by Cam the Man Neil there. But, me and Cam are 1-1 now in matches. He beat me in top 4 of a YCS to win a YCS, and I beat him in a random match on Master Duel. So, you know, who's really up? Who's really up right now? But okay, on to the next match. This game we are now playing against Tyres, who also has gone to Worlds. I'm pretty sure they went last year. I might be mistaken though, but I'm pretty sure they had went last year. So now we're going to go ahead and we will be going first with normal summon Neptibus. Oh gosh, yes. Dump Dragoon, add Shadow Squad, Dragoon effect, add Minstrel. And now we have Minstrel get rid of itself plus Barrier Statue. Rip Ash Blossom from hand. Now we're going to go activate Shrine, bring out the Big Fish, we're going to get summoned back out, summoned from deck, go ahead, use those, go for Bahamut Shark effect, attach, summon out LaVirtue, add back Neptibus, LaVirtue detach, add back Dragoon, and now we're going to go ahead, synchro in the White Aura effect, special summon back out Glutonius, make Strite effect the special summon back out Barrier Statue, and now we're just going to link off into Lizard Dust because we're going to need a bunch of zones. For the Poseidra, so go ahead, draw on the Talons, make the Poseidra, go ahead, link off, make Coral, and then Poseidra effect. It was also just crazy they didn't Ash Blossom my Neptibus, by the way. I guess they just knew I was going to draw Talents off my Lizardos and wanted to play around it. They were just accepting that they were going to get full comboed. So now go ahead, special summon back out a bunch from Grave. And then mill, put back Dragoon. Okay, and then Dragoon adds heavy infantry. I milled Dragoon Shadow Squad, by the way. Which was just like, okay, wild. I didn't even need that. Now I'm going to go ahead and make Deep Sea. Glutonia, summon back out Shadow Squad. I can make Croc, and then Croc allows me to draw 2. And yeah, Glutonia is just boosted up permanently. I draw Ash Blossom, Coral, summon out the Shadow Squad. Bring out Neptibus from deck, because that allows me to make a Dragite. And then Deep Sea, put back Lizardos. Okay, I was going to say, I could summon from hand, I guess. Because I don't think I've summoned Poseidra, so I should be able to, like, summon Poseidra, Shadow Squad discard, make, like, a YuGiOh. And then I have TS effect that can make me the Link 3, and maybe that's just what I should have gone for, just to make, like, the biggest board possible, because realistically, I don't need all this, and I just have to get rid of a card anyways for fun. So I go ahead, pass, they go normal Alibur effect, grab out Branded Fusion, and then activate High Spirits, reveal Shrouded Dragon, dump Albion, Shrouded Dragon, grab out Shrouded Dragon, activate Shrouded Dragon, dump Retribution, put back, draw 1, battle phase attack statue, I go Shrine effect, discard heavy infantry, draw 1, try to pop Alibur. Main phase 2, they go activate Thrust, I Ash Blossom it, and then they go ahead and emit defeat. So, you know, pretty easy win there. Mermail, combo. Probably could have comboed better there, but also once you get that far in the combo, realistically, you're going to win anyways. Like, the YuGiOh won't make that much of a difference. If they have something out the board, it's probably, you know, YuGiOh probably isn't stopping that anyways. But okay, on to the next match now. And now for the final match, we're going to be playing against YuGiOh 6-0, and this player also went to Worlds last year. They're the player that did the little Max C dance, so we're going to go ahead and play against them. I'm going first, and I draw Wanted, Golem, Ash Blossom. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Golem plays, Golem goes Search, they Ghost Ogre it, so, you know, 1-for-1 trade with Millennium. I go Wanted, they Ash it. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good until I had to, you know, get double hand trapped into a past turn. And then they go normal barrel, which is like, why? Why couldn't it just have been like a Snake Eye deck? I drop Fua, they go Lordly Load, I Ash it, because at this point, like, if they establish a Drill Beam, like, I lose. I lose to Drill Beam. I lose to it. So normally, like, if I go second, I don't be ashing Lordly Load that often. I normally hold it for Wishes to keep them off Blue Eyes cards. But yeah. And now they go Wishes, add Majesty plus Maiden. And then, yeah, you just know it's over. Barrel, go ahead, dump Blue Eyes. Maiden effect, go ahead, place True Light. Lordly Load, summon back out Blue Eyes. Maiden effect, summon itself out. Activate Wishes to go ahead and bring out the Tyrant. Well, not bring out Tyrant, but place Neos, and they could make Tyrant, but they don't want to make Tyrant because they're going to give me Fua draw. They have Majesty set, so they have a pop. I'm assuming they have a hand trap. Otherwise it might be a little risky to just have Majesty, because that does lose out to a lot of cards. Like, obviously Snake Eye Ash is going to make Majesty look stupid. But I don't draw anything, so I just go main phase. I show them, like, top deck another Ash Blossom, just normal summon it, and then scoop. Okay, so we ended up seeing YuGiOh 6-0 end up beating me there, and that's going to be it for the video. And you know, hopefully I'm able to do another one of these next time another Duelist Cup comes around, and hopefully there's as many good players as I played against this time, because I feel like I played against a lot of good players this time around. So hopefully it's the same next time, and if you like this kind of video, go ahead, drop a like, let me know in the comments, and the DB Grinder, the Master Duel Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.